Actually, you guys aren't really that hurt. If you just take a breather for a while, it'll probably heal itself. You don't need to invoke any dark gods, Richard.
Really? Even with my damage?
Yeah! You don't have any consequences. As long as you don't take any consequences, you're fine. By the way, you have bounce back. You heal quicker anyway.
Oh, yeah.
Also, as night falls, I will scavenge the wreckage of the device. I will drag along Ferdinand to look for the communication module of the big beastie. Failing that, all of the smaller ones that are still semi-useful. I plan to hack.
By the way, as I was helping Soren heal, I believe that's what happened is, I think Ferdinand will again do his usual thing and say some stuff that doesn't mean anything to anybody. Master morality was developed by the strong, healthy, and free, who saw their own happiness as good and named it thus. By contrast, they saw those who were weak, unhealthy, and enslaved as bad, since their weakness was undesirable. By contrast, the slaves, feeling oppressed by these wealthy and happy masters, called the masters evil and called themselves good by contrast.
Yeah. Morality is merely context. It has no empirical value. It does not exist. Good is what we
There are growling noises coming out of the jungle, meanwhile.
Oh, shut up! I have lightning. and that means that we must focus our attention on things that are real, that are tangible, and leave away all the romanticist context, such as good and evil, and ethics. It is all about science.
As the science geeks sit there arguing and
run around arguing.
Well, okay. As the science geeks sit there talking science, you just see Bill Hex sitting cross-legged, putting it with his hands on his knees open, and he's just sitting there, meditating and whatnot.
Actually, they're talking philosophy, not science.
Well, Bill Hex doesn't care. Science is science.
Okay.
Can I roll?
Or not?
What can I roll to scavenge me some communications
Engineering.
equipment?
Maybe Ferdinand actually has an answer for once to what Soren...
Yes. Do tell.
Yes. What then is truth? A movable host of metaphors, metonymies, and anthropomorphisms. In short, a sum of human relations which have been poetically and rhetorically intensified, transferred, and embellished, and which, after long usage, seem to people to be fixed, canonical, and binding.
You white people make less sense every day I meet you. Every day I meet you.
And that is the reason for empirical objective research. We find all the data, we note them down, and we look for impurities, and we will cleanse them. And by further peeling away the illusions and the metaphors, we will arrive at the truth. One day. One wonderful day. Scavenge.
It's actually ironic, Dowell, but in this, what you're doing right now... Bill Hex would have been able to give you more help in this task than Ferdinand, because Ferdinand doesn't have any ranks in engineering, he does. Oh well.
Right. I shall roll engineering to create an advantage or whatever.
Yeah, both of them also roll engineering, I guess.
Okay.
Oh no, wait! You help with alertness. You find the weird bits and you show it to him.
Thank you, my friend. This is exactly
That's a
what
good
I'm
roll.
looking for. I think.
Let's see. That's a +6.
Yes.
And Richard, shut up for a moment.
All right.
Or at least be quieter.
Yes. So you got
Alright, fair enough.
engineering at good. And okay, thanks to Ferdinand's help, you find like some interesting components. You seem to have found some sort of a transponder. You think if you get it hooked up again, you might be able to track where it's get it back into the network, as it were.
Exactly. And find out where the base is.
Mhm.
I will also take a few of these miniature robots to do triangulation with.
Okay.
Next scene.
Okay, so yeah, you're fidgeting and whatnot. Meanwhile, I think somebody I thought Bill like made a campfire or whatever. Did somebody make a campfire?
We
I
are
was
not.
going to,
We are
and
not.
then I got yelled at for it. So
Yes. Think clearly. We have just destroyed a valuable piece of equipment. Someone is going to go looking for it. It would be best if we were not aware when they go looking for it.
Yeah, that's a good point. But I will point out that it's now dark, and you haven't eaten in a while, so probably you're all hungry and tired.
Yes. Fortunately, we have a expert in jungle warfare. Mr. Shallow of the jungle, where are you?
I'm standing right beside you.
Bah! Good one. Very, very good. Now, what do you advise us to do?
I advise you to crawl into a cave and do not move until I am back with some food.
Very well. Where is the cave?
It's too far away from your current location.
I said a cave, not the cave.
You haven't encountered any caves since.
So we find a good camping place, yeah?
A good what?
Camping place.
Oh,
To spend the night.
Okay. Because camping place, I didn't hear that word.
My apologies. I shall be louder next time.
No. I didn't hear it on the chat
No.
because.
No, it's fine. It's fine. So
Yes, you stay here, lick your wounds, and I will be back with some dinner.
No, that's the point. You can't stay there.
Yes,
wait,
this place is dangerous.
I have an idea.
Oh, no.
How big is the crab's body?
It's like everything added together. It's like a very big truck.
But it blew up.
Yeah, there's still bits and pieces of metal.
You know what?
We are not.
I have a cunning plan.
I do not like the way you're thinking, Bill. But
I have an idea.
Oh,
You see Bill gathering up the pieces of metal, like all the biggest pieces, and he's going to like use the electricity in his gauntlet, and he's gonna use it like in the fingertip. And what he's gonna do is he's gonna try and weld them together to create a makeshift shelter around them.
Mr. Hex.
There's not enough
Would
electricity
you-
left in your gauntlets, though. You've used it all up in that big attack.
Mr. Hex, I would
Damn it.
advise you to speak out your plans before acting upon them.
I was gonna make us a shelter out of this shell. This is a pretty powerful shell. It took a heck of a beating.
Yes, that is true. However, as I said for the first time, this place will be under scrutiny. It will be best if we are not here.
Actually,
best
everybody roll
way-
me an alertness.
Oh crap.
Good.
Just a good one for me, it
Okay.
seems.
Huh. I am actually at great.
Okay.
Okay, I am alert. That
Yeah.
means I have a good.
Okay. Actually, in that case, all of you hear it coming. You hear like metallic clanking coming out of the jungle. It's like, and it's actually multiple strange clanking noises coming in your vicinity. They're not as loud and big as what you just faced, but there are more of them.
Now can we leave?
Yeah, let's go. And
Thank you.
You see Bill grab one of the big metal pieces and he launches it in a complete opposite direction from where we're gonna be running.
And there are like red light beams shining out of the jungle.
Yep, we're leaving.
Yeah.
Okay.
But yeah, Bill launches one of the biggest metal pieces as far as he can in a direction opposite where we're going.
Give me a might roll.
Are those the lights of the blood vessels of the gods that we have slaughtered?
Give me a might roll, Richard.
Okay, hold on. Rolling.
Rawhide.
Roll. Perfect. Okay, so I got a superb.
Okay. You actually notice that some of the light beams like split off of the group, and you notice like some of the light beams like heading towards where you threw the piece of metal.
Booyah! Let's do it.
Okay.
And you see a Scooby-Doo like Bill Hex running in midair for a second and then zoom.
Okay.
I will follow the American for now. No, I will follow the shadow of the of the jungle if I can see him. He's the smart one.
That's actually just the funny part. You look at the shadow of the jungle, he takes a step backwards, disappears into the shadows, and he's gone.
Gotterdammerung. I will follow the American.
Who left us?
Well, Ferdinand will also follow the group.
Okay.
Because
Right. Are you? What's your priority here? Getting out of there as fast as possible, or remaining unseen?
Unseen. Unheard. Motion.
Unseen and unheard.
Yeah.
Okay, give me stealth rolls across the board. This wasn't Bill Hex's specialty, if I remember correctly.
Yep.
I have a great.
Okay.
well, maybe I could use
sneaking.
I have a maybe.
Gotterdammerung.
Let's see. Where would I have used stealth? Well, maybe I have had to use stealth when I was fighting all of those Society of Secret people.
Sure.
I would try to ambush them and stuff.
And
I will reroll.
which aspect are you gonna attack? You need to say which aspect.
Well traveled, yes.
Oh, well traveled. Okay, sure, I'll allow it, and I'm taking a fate point. Okay.
Also, by the way, Ramses, before you gonna start about that, I took my spear.
Oh, no worries, Trace. You don't even have to say that because you actually have that weapon of destiny aspect. You technically all automatically have it. I can only bitch about it if it's in combat. Technically, it always comes back to you outside of combat.
What is my stealth roll? What is the stealth thing?
Your stealth is just +0.
Okay, so I got a +3. I got a good.
I could have also used the environment aspect where are trees, but it's been used already, so it will take another fate point, I think.
Oh, what actually does the hide in plain sight stunt?
That means you don't have to actually have any hiding spot nearby. You can just you've used this before, just disappearing all of a sudden.
Okay.
I don't actually have an aspect that is related to stealth.
Nope. You only rolled 1 minus, so that's not too bad, I guess. Oh no, wait, that's a +0. Yeah.
Yes.
Well, you don't need to have remember the environment.
I will use. Yes. There are trees everywhere. I should use the bushes, the trees. The trees, the undergrowth, Mother Nature. I will take a
fate
plus.
point.
I shall use a +2, and then I'm on 2. And then I'm on 2.
Okay. That's
Well, and I'm just going to hope that not everyone will hear
what's
my.
the roll? What's the lowest roll then? A +1? Yes.
For me,
that's
it's
the
+2,
that's the
I
lowest
think.
roll.
Yeah.
Yes, a +1. That's actually the only thing I need to know. What's the lowest roll?
Oh God, we're screwed.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes.
There are clanking
For one
noises coming closer, specifically to where Dr. Stolt is hiding.
I actually run
I wasn't
away and
the lowest
start
one.
making noise while running. Making lots of noise while running.
Good call.
And how are you going to make rolls? Do you take out your castañadas or whatever?
No, I just take my spear and my sword or axe, and I just start
Okay.
tapping the trees while I pass them, making dong, cling, tang sounds while I'm running away.
In that case, they start following you.
Good, good.
You know what? Because they can't see me, I assume. I try and get a good look at what's following.
Give me... Yeah, it's dark, by the way. But give me an alertness roll.
Yeah, I know. But I'm Bill Hex. That ain't nothing for me.
Sure you are.
Okay,
Yes, the laws
so-
of physics do not apply to Bill Hex.
No, they
He
don't.
believes in hocus pocus.
Richard, I only saw 2
I
dice
got a
moving.
great.
I only saw 2 dice moving.
They all
You-
rolled.
Do you like put it in like? Do you like scroll over it and like make like a box over them before you like hit roll?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah. Sometimes. It all depends on if it's wanting to work at that moment. Sometimes I'll do them one by one.
Okay, I'll give you the benefit
Please
of the
don't
doubt
do
for
that.
now.
Okay.
Okay.
So I got
yes.
a great.
Actually, I'll describe them for you. At the moment, they're like 6 humanoid-shaped figures, like coming towards the shadow. And let me describe them for you, even though it's pretty dark. Luckily, they're like emitting lights of their own, so you can see them a little more clearly. Their bodies, their torsos, are like shaped like a huge cylinder, like a cylinder with a dome on top of it. And the dome is like moving around, and it also has like a big red eye on this dome. And it also, of course, has limbs, but the limbs are like tube-like in shape, and they have like at the end they have like on one side they have like a pincer, look like a sharp pincer, and on the other side they have some sort of cannon instead of a hand. But yeah, these look more like some sort of ground troops.
Interesting.
And they're heading for the shadow. What do you do, Dries?
I keep on running, and I'm trying.
Okay.
And I'm starting to run crisscross.
They start
and then
shooting.
I just stop.
They start
Yes,
shooting.
that's why I'm running crisscross.
Okay. One moment though. There we go. That's what I was looking for. Wow, completely neutral. Okay, Dries, roll athletics.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
Great.
Okay, you evade all. By the way, they shoot like red beams of energy at you, but you evade them all. Out of the cannon they have instead of a hand.
All right.
Actually, I take a branch and I light it with the laser of the cannon, and I keep running.
Okay, sure, I'll allow it.
That is
thank
Paul.
you.
And as they're distracted, you see Bill Hex is going to jump out of his hiding spot, land in the middle of all of them, and do a massive explosion of lightning right in the middle of them.
How is
They're-
to with that guy?
You can't jump in front of them, they're like in front of you. You're
I didn't
behind
say
them.
in front of them. I said
Ah.
in the middle of all of them, startling them. And
Okay.
I'm gonna do a massive lightning explosion with my fist.
Yes,
You
now
try,
I
but there's
feel
no
you.
lightning in your fists anymore. Just saying.
No, I can. I've still got the rune that I can trigger with my magic.
No. You kind of used it all up.
Really? Okay, then I'll just make a massive sonic boom.
You can always
I've still
create.
got
You
that
can always create new aspects. But anyway, just give me a weapons roll. I mean fists.
Okay. Well then, like I said, it's a massive sonic boom.
Just give me the fists. Okay. Now it
I
rolled.
want to
Chicken
give.
kaboom.
Now it rolled
I want to
correctly.
give Richard the fist now.
So that's a roll of fantastic. Let's see what happens.
Actually, no. Hold on. Not yet. Because I
What, that's
am.
not good enough?
No. I am instructed in the theories of arcane art.
Okay, well, wait,
No,
hold on. Let me
not-
stop you there. Have you noticed how little I've given you new fate points?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I get that.
Keep them for huge, dangerous encounters.
All right, fair enough. Go for it.
Okay.
Let's do it.
What? Ah, yeah. Okay.
These white
I rolled 4 minuses.
Yay! Applesauce.
Yeah, indeed. That's a
Yes,
really
my
crappy
hacks work.
roll. Oh man, that's like so bad. I think you might have wiped them out in one fell swoop. That's like what
do
the
it,
fuck,
do it.
man.
Come on, just for the fun of it.
It's like a total of -1. Yeah, that's like a roll of poor.
Yeah, and I just hit with a 6.
Yeah, you all blow them up. You see like parts of like robots flying apart and like smacking into trees and stuff, and they're not getting up.
And you see Dr. Stoltz like, wait, what? It worked? No.
Yeah,
Fortune favors the foolish, it would seem.
I knew you were gonna say something like that.
No, and Bill Hex looks over at Stoltz and says, nah, I'm just that damn good.
Okay, Richard. Dries, you've noticed they stopped following you, and you heard like a big boom in the background. So you think your friends took them out?
Yeah. Yeah, the shadow returns to the party with
Torch.
with the torch. They're saying from at least I got something out of it.
And I
we
am
have
wondering
fire.
what I'm. Good. Now we can continue finding a safe place to bunker down.
Okay. There doesn't seem to be anything immediately following you for the time being, but you know that some other automatons split off from the group, so you know they're still out there looking for you.
Very well. Someone will have to keep watch tonight.
Are you gonna look for a safe spot and make camp?
Yes.
Okay.
It's dark.
We can all rest
We're in-
in the trees.
We're in the jungle. You don't
We're
go
not
anywhere
resting
at
in the
night.
trees.
How do
Uh,
I sleep up there?
You make a hammock. How you say it? A sleep.
Yeah.
A sleeping bag in the trees.
Show me how.
You.
Please, roll
city
survival.
dwellers. Superb.
There you go. You made hammocks and stuff in the trees for everybody.
Good. Good.
Dries
consider-
made safe shelter for you to stay the night.
And I will dream of the glorious tracking device we'll make in the morning. I dream mechanically.
And
okay.
and Bill Hex is gonna go into a meditative sleep, and he doesn't dream.
It is
He
crop.
just meditates.
Okay.
Ja. Und dann...
Reminds me of something out of Atomic Robo.
Mhm.
I
Yes.
will ask the spirits.
Jenkins
to guide
doesn't
over
sleep,
us.
he waits.
Well, that's how.
In any case.
Bill Heck.
Oh no, they captured somebody. Oh no, they captured Jenkins. Oh dear God, they're doomed.
Yeah.
In any case, I guess you also eat some of your supplies, some of your rations that you got with you.
Unless the shadow provides. Yes.
I'll go hunt. I'll be back in a few hours.
I don't think there's time for that unless you want to go wander off into the dark jungle on your own.
Yes.
Wait a minute. I have an idea.
Oh
I
dear
take the
God.
torch. I take the torch that the spirit of the jungle had, and I cook one of the shrimp.
Hello.
The shrimp that we decided upon was very dangerous to eat because it is either made with large with either magic or strange chemicals.
And it was
Yes.
partly dissolved because you got it out of the stomach of a giant crab monster.
That's why I'm
like-
cooking it.
Ew.
I question your sanity, Mr. Hex.
Actually,
Just eat
I
some of
don't
your rations.
need to leave the trees to find food. There are lots of nutritious caterpillars and bugs in these trees.
Suddenly,
true.
I am sorely tempted to eat the shrimp.
Yeah,
I
because
hand
you could just like pull off some bark somewhere and like, oh, look at all these tasty, big, fat, juicy bugs. Nom nom nom.
Indeed. Look at this. This is one yummy caterpillar.
I will eat my supplies and
Oh, look at this juicy little giant centipede! Ah!
More food. No, I will eat some of my supplies.
While the Shadow Jungle is wrestling with an anaconda-sized centipede.
He will scream if he needs us.
He will scream if he needs it. That's messed up.
I'm actually
That
not
ain't
joking,
even
Dries. You're wrestling with a giant centipede. But I'm not letting you roll out because I assume you've wrestled with actual anacondas before.
Yeah.
Since those actually exist
It's dead.
in the Brazilian jungle.
Yeah, he's dead.
Ooh, more food for you.
Yep.
If you-
Yes, now I have my rations for a couple of weeks.
Yes, you have giant centipedes.
I question your sanity.
Ah, that's actually good eating. I've heard, so I've heard.
Let's see, Mr. Scientist, how you will survive when you run out of food.
Then I will eat the tainted food, but not a moment before. I value my health.
There is nothing wrong with a caterpillar. It's actually more healthy than that thing you're devouring right now.
I am eating my supplies, yes. And it is Mr. Hex that has decided to eat the tainted shrimp.
Wait, you're actually gonna eat that, Richard, for real?
No, it was a joke.
Oh, okay, because otherwise I was gonna let you roll something.
Come on, you want to mutate.
Again.
No, I've already got one guy mutating.
Actually,
Yes.
Dries is already eating the tainted food because he's gonna eat the giant centipede.
Tainted food.
Oh.
Dries,
Well,
Yeah.
the giant
it's
centipede, it's not normal for a centipede to be that big.
You know, science.
Yes, but I cook it first, of course. I'm not gonna eat it.
Yeah,
raw.
but you never know what's gonna happen to you if you eat the giant food.
Ugh, cool.
Oh well.
You get giant in one spot.
Are you gonna eat the
The
centipede?
ladies like me now.
Yes. Are you gonna eat the centipede or not?
Yes, that's what he knows, that's what he does.
Okay, cool.
The bugs on this island are large.